Let's get started making this pound cake. We're going to start off with 1 1/4 cups of margarine. Unsalted is preferred. Make sure that the butter is soft so that it's easier for you to mix. If it's too hard, it'll be harder for you to mix and tougher on your hands. We are then going to go ahead and mix in 3 cups of sugar. You want to make sure that you add the sugar 1 cup at a time and mix between adding the cups. Following adding the sugar, you're going to go ahead and add in the eggs. You're going to want to make sure, again, just like the sugar, you're adding them one at a time, mixing between each egg. You do that to ensure the consistency of the cake mixture. After that, we're going to go ahead and continue to mix, 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 mix. Yes, we're still mixing, but you see that consistency? I needed to make sure that y'all saw the importance of the consistency. We are then going to add in our vanilla extract and our rum extract. If you prefer, you can substitute your rum extract with almond extract. It tastes just as good as the rum extract. Promise you, I've tried it both ways, and my grandmother used to make it both ways. We are now going to sift in our flour. With the flour, you're going to put it inside of your sifter and you're going to lightly, gently pat it until all the flour falls out of the sifter. Once it does, you're going to discard those little crumbs that you have in there. We're not putting those in the cake, okay? Let them go. It's all right. You're not missing those little crumbs. Let it go, okay? Now we're going to mix, 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 mix again, just get used to me saying mix, 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 because that's what we're going to do. We're mixing the cake, okay? So, again, mixing the flour inside of the cake mix and making sure that it is, again, stirred and mixed to perfection because we want perfection. We got to put all the love in there, okay? Make sure you put extra love juju when you're making your cake. Makes it taste even better. Now we're adding the last cup of flour. Make sure in that last cup of flour you add some salt to your mix while you're sifting it in so that that salt gets in there. We're adding our sour cream, flipping over the sour cream as you mix it. Be sure when you're mixing everything that you're doing flour, sour cream, flour, sour cream. So after a cup of flour, you're doing half of your sour cream. After the next one, flour, sour cream. Again, and mixing it together. Okay? Make sure you get all those edges. You don't want to have anything that's not mixed inside of that mixture, okay? So make sure you get the edges. That 2 tablespoons of sour cream that we had to the side, make sure you add in your baking soda and you're going to add that into your cake mix before giving it that last good mixture, okay? Once look, I'm making sure I get every last crumb. You hear me? We don't want to miss no sour cream. We need this cake to be extra moist. Okay, and when I tell you the sour cream makes your cake take it to a whole nother level. If you haven't tried it, I'm glad y'all watching this video and I hope you try it, okay? Now that everything is mixed together, I'm going to go ahead and spray my pan. I use the spray that has the flour already in it so I don't have to worry about anything sticking, and I'm going to go ahead and pour the mixture inside that pan. I have been having my oven preheat. You see, nice cake inside the pan. And we are going to place the cake inside the oven. Now, when I tell you guys, it usually takes about 45 minutes. You also use a knife or a toothpick, stick it in and pull it out to see when it's done. Just make sure that it comes out clean and make sure you guys enjoy it.